Hey guys, how you doing on this Thursday? Just finished my workout. It was great. I killed it. I wish every day could be like that. Some days it's kind of hard. Maybe it's because I'm caught up in stuff in my mind or tired or other things, but I've been taking a pre-workout called Naked Energy, and it doesn't have any weird ingredients in it, and it tastes like crap. No, it really does. Like, if you read the reviews, they say that on there. But it's great. It's been powering my workouts, and what I do is chug it, and I don't breathe through my nose, and I'm fine. But yeah, no, it's been a good few days, few weeks. I'm starting to really get aligned with a diet and working out, and something that's working for me, which I will reveal later when I have results and sustained it, because I don't want to keep talking about diet if I'm not sustaining something. As you know, this is a very weak area for me, but I've had some success, so I'm hoping to ride that wave and sustain, because that's the most important thing, because success is consistency over time. So what I wanted to touch on today is something that I felt recently, which is probably why it's kind of highlighting, is I have felt like I'm coming into myself, like a new freedom with being bold and saying what I really feel, not in a way to attack somebody or a way to hurt somebody's feelings, but instead of being closing down, like shutting down, that's a better way to put it, shutting down when there's a hard situation with a person that I have to deal with, or when there's an opinion that I have that is differing, and maybe I don't want to share it because I know that something is could explode. Which is funny, because oftentimes when you are just super vulnerable, super honest, most times it goes much better than you could imagine, versus that conversation in your head. As we all know, when we have something hard to deal with, we have 1,000 versions of it in our head. We amp it up and we get all and then once we finally do it, or not at all, which is like the worst thing you could do, it's nothing like we thought it was. And it's like, and by the way, there's like all these stats, and I think I shared this on another video, but like, we worry way more than what actually turns out to happen. So basically, we waste our time worrying and give too much to anxiety. So statistically, it's out of 100% of worry, literally only 3% of the time that actual thing, or worse, like something bad, happens. 97% of the time, it's either nothing like what you thought on the positive end, or nowhere near as bad as you thought. So basically, we just give way too much into this, and this goes across the board for everything that you worry about in your life, your finances. If you're gonna find a person to marry, or whatever your goals are, difficulty in a relationship, in a situation. We over catastrophize. I can never say that word, but basically, we get over anxious. We get over worried over the thing, and that thing doesn't happen that way. Literally 97% of the time, it's more positive. So that's just a stat to put in your head, so that when you start worrying, you go, let me back this up. Like, let me back out of this worry, because it probably won't be that bad. So what I wanted to just say today was challenge you to be bolder in sharing your opinions, your thoughts, and definitely focus on whatever difficult conversations you haven't had with certain people in your life, like unforgiveness you might harbor for somebody who hurt you, or literally just voicing some things. Because sometimes people, I think a lot of the times, people might be doing something unintentionally, they don't know, and until you voice it, they won't be able to change it. So you're not even giving them a chance to improve. But I'm just daring you to be bolder. I feel, like I said, like a new freedom. It it feels like I've stepped into something. It's actually really exciting. And just to say, look, you're not always gonna get it right. Like I'm talking on these videos, and it's funny because I hear a lot of people who, like Ben Shapiro, for example, which I really, really enjoy hearing him talk. He's like crazy smart. Like his brain must be huge in there. But he has like a list of things on his website that he said that he shouldn't have said, like mistakes, like oops, wrong facts, something mean that he didn't mean to be mean, or that wasn't his heart at the beginning, but it came out like because he was angry. Who knows? I haven't read the list. I'm just assuming. I guess I'm assuming based on the mistakes I'm probably making on some of these videos. But the point is, we're all gonna make mistakes and we're all evolving. Like everything I'm sharing with you today has to do with all my knowledge and experiences up until today. Today I'm gonna have a new experience and I'm gonna gain new knowledge. Tomorrow I'm gonna have more experiences and I'm gonna gain more knowledge. So therefore I am forever evolving. I am forever changing. Same thing with you. So be bold, speak. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you don't know something, it's okay to say, I don't know. That's a good question. Let me look into it. And have the tough conversations with those around you that you haven't had or that you're avoiding, or it's like that elephant in the room. And look, this is going to sound dumb, and I'm even getting emotional at the thought, but I just want to say, be free to be you. You are good enough. You are smart enough. You have thoughts that I don't have, that I'd love to hear, and I just want to give you a pass. Maybe I'm getting emotional because I feel like so many people are like in bondage or don't feel good enough, and they're silenced. And I'm saying, or worse, what we're seeing today is they follow a group think and they're not thinking for themselves or bold enough to say what they really feel inside. But the world needs to hear like you. We need that. We have too much groupthink to the point where it's tyrannical, where we can't even have our own opinions. But I just wanted to say, be free to be you. Who the heck am I to give you that pass? I don't know. Someone that's free. Just be free. Maybe it's just a person saying, I'm doing it so you could do it too. But anyway, forgive the tears. But be free. Be free to be you. Because you are beautiful.